Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Evelyn. Today I'm going to show you the new way that I make moi moi. So I tried this recipe a while ago and I was hooked. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through all the ingredients you'll be needing and simple tips to help you get that rich taste in your moi moi every time. So that being said, let's jump right into the video. To begin, I'm going to show you all the ingredients I'll be using for this recipe, and don't forget a list will also be in the description box so you can check that out much later just in case you want to replicate this recipe. Here I have 3 cups of beans. I already went ahead to wash my beans. Wash your beans however you prefer. And for my pepper mix, I have 2 medium-sized red bell pepper, 1 medium-sized onions, and 2 habaneros for some heat. You can play with your peppers, mix it however you want, but this is the quantity I'll be using for this recipe. Then for your moi moi, you'll be needing some cooking oil. Here I'm using some vegetable oil. Next, I'll be using some Knorr chicken bouillon. You can use whatever you prefer, but I love Knorr chicken bouillon in my moi moi. Then of course I have some crayfish. You can't miss this. Moi moi tastes so good when you add some blended crayfish. Next I have some salt, your salt to taste. Add whatever quantity that you prefer. And something new I started to add to my moi moi is some nutmeg. You just need a pinch of nutmeg in your moi moi and it makes a whole lot of difference. I also add nutmeg in my jollof rice. Please try it out and let me know what you think in the comments section. And I'll be using some meat stock. Here I have goat meat stock. You can use whatever stock that you have, chicken, turkey. It adds a lot of flavor to your moi moi. Next, I'll be using some hard-boiled eggs. I already went ahead to boil and peel the eggs, sorry. Then I'm going to cut this into half. For your moi moi, you can play with it. You can add whatever protein that you have. You can add some boiled fish. Just add whatever you prefer. You can even add some corned beef if that is what you have. Then to wrap my moi moi, I'm going to be using this moi moi pouch. I got them a while ago and I'm going to be using it for the first time in this video. I've never tried it out. I want to try it out for the first time. I hear it's really convenient and it's really nice to make your moi moi. It makes it really easy. To begin cooking, I'll be adding some vegetable oil into a clean pan. Just eyeball the amount of vegetable oil that will be enough to cook your pepper mix. And once that is hot enough, you add your pepper mix. I already went ahead to blend my pepper mix, added some water to rinse out the blender, and I'm going to stir and fry this for a couple of minutes. So if you are still watching to this point, thank you so much. And if you haven't already given the video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, please do well to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. I'll really appreciate it. So at this point, my pepper mix had been frying for about 5 to 10 minutes. I am just going to stir this for a bit, then I'll season. The first seasoning I'll be adding will be our crayfish powder. I'm not going to be using everything. I'm going to be using half of the quantity I set aside for this recipe. Next, I'll add some chicken bouillon and some salt. And trust me, this is all you'll be needing for your pepper mix. I'm just going to stir everything together and allow this fry for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then I'll set it aside until it is cool. So at this point, my pepper mix is ready. This took about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. It depends on the amount of pepper you added. I'm just going to turn off the heat and set this aside for later. Then into a pot, I added my already blended beans. I went ahead to blend my beans, added some water into my blender, and I'm just going to pour that all in. Now you want your beans to be really smooth. Ensure your beans is really smooth so that you can enjoy the texture of your moi moi. And the pepper mix already had the time to cool down. Once it is cool, you're just going to add that into your blended beans and mix everything together. Please guys, if you haven't tried out this recipe, I want you guys to give this a try and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Next, I'll be seasoning my blended beans. First, I started by adding some vegetable oil. I added a little vegetable oil. Next, I'll be adding some crayfish powder. I told you I didn't use all the crayfish powder for the pepper mix. I shared it into half, and this is half of that, which I just added. Then I'll be adding some nutmeg. A little goes a long way, guys. You just need just a pinch of nutmeg. You just need that little flavor from your nutmeg, not too much. Then add some salt to taste, and I'll be adding some bouillon cube, and I'm just going to mix everything together until everything is thoroughly combined. And lastly, I'm going to be adding my meat stock. Like I said earlier, you can use any meat stock that you have: chicken, beef, goat meat, whatever you have. The most important thing is to add that flavor from your meat. I started making my moi moi like this a while ago, and trust me guys, it makes a whole lot of difference. And that's all for our moi moi mixture. Now it's time for us to pour our moi moi into the pouch. Like I said earlier, I'm using this pouch for the very first time, and trust me, the moi moi turned out really well. You're just going to add a few spoons into your pouch, and please make sure not to fill that up too much. Don't fill up your pouch too much, else your moi moi may burst open. Once you have enough scoops, I'm going to be adding my egg. I told you I cut the egg into half, and I'm going to add one into each pouch. Once you have enough inside into your pouch, you're just going to seal that up by pressing it. And that's all. You're just going to repeat the same process with the remaining moi moi, and that's all you need to do. As easy as that. I'm just going to repeat the process again so that you can see how easy it is to use this pouch. You're just going to add a few scoops of your moi moi batter into the pouch, add your egg, and you're just going to press to seal. You're going to repeat this process until you are done with your moi moi batter. Let me know in the comment section, do you prefer the pouch? Do you prefer using nylon, or you prefer using our good old moi moi leaf? Let me know in the comment section. Once you're done with your moi moi batter, it will be time for us to cook. Now to cook the moi moi, I already went ahead to heat up some water, and once that was boiling, I added the pouch in the moi moi. Don't worry about the pouch, it is heat resistant. Just place that into boiling water, and I'm going to cook this for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. And after that, guys, your moi moi is ready to be served. As easy as that, as easy as ABC. And trust me, this moi moi tasted so good. Just cover your pot and let this cook for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. And just like that, our delicious moi moi is ready to be served. I left this to steam for about 15 minutes, and it was so soft, smooth, flavorful, and perfect. Now, this recipe is simple to make, and with the right ingredients and technique, you can achieve great results every time. Now, you all know that moi moi is so versatile. You can enjoy it on its own, pair it with pap, custard, rice, and best of all, it is so filling. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video to your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.